Michael, it's doom and gloom for the PlayStation VR2 as PlayStation is, well, cutting their price by $150 permanently next month. Chris Scullion over VGC. Sony has confirmed that starting in March, the new price for the PlayStation VR2 will be $400 US. The original price when the headset first launched was $549 US, meaning a price cut of $150. Sony also releasing a bundle containing the PSVR 2 and a free PlayStation Store voucher code for Horizon Call of the Mountain, which is arguably one of the best games on that platform. And then you can just put it away and collect dust like mine. Quote, for those of you who have been waiting for the opportunity to jump into PlayStation VR 2 and experience what this generation's innovative virtual reality system has to offer, we are happy to share some great news. End quote. The company said in a statement on the official PlayStation blog, quote, starting in March, we're reducing the recommended retail price of PSVR 2, end quote. It added, quote, we recently released hits like Alien Rogue Incursion, Skydance's Behemoth, that's one I do want to check out and have yet to, Metro Awakening VR, and the new exciting launches on the way, which includes Aces of Thunder, Dreams of Honor, Hitman World of Assassination. I do want to check that out as well. The Midnight Walk. It's never been a better time to jump in. Take note, Michael. All those new games, not one first-party PlayStation studio. That's a concern when you buy into this of where's the support coming from? If they're already cutting the price by $150, I get it. It's been a couple years now. So yeah, you're probably able to do that. Hardware's specs and things have been changing. So, you know, parts are now cheaper. But at the same time, dude, there's no support from PlayStation. Why would you buy this at all?
That's a good question. Also kind of feels like I wonder if there's an inventory somewhere and they're like, yeah, we gotta get rid of this. Let's figure out a way. Because I mean, you and I have been talking about it. Outside of what Valve announced yesterday, it feels like VR is on that decline. This to me kind of fits that narrative where it's like, look, we had this. We sold a bunch when they first came out, and people stopped buying them. Let's just try and offload them, right? This is almost like releasing a game on a second platform to try and get that little second win, right? Hey, let's bump the price down. See if we can get that nice little second win bump as we kind of get rid of the remaining stock that we have. I don't think there'll be a PSVR3, by the way. I just don't think there is. I think VR is maybe another decade away from being at where we thought it was going to be, right? And then I think we'll go crazy, right? There's that technological leap that I just don't think we've hit yet with VR that I thought, and I think a lot of people thought we would be at by now. And once we hit that point, it's going to go crazy, Drew. So we're kind of all waiting. We're biding our time. Great if you've been having your eye on a VR. I've never been a VR guy, right? As I talked about, I kind of go to those like VR arcades that they have, pay $30, play for an hour. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe I'll come back in a couple months. So VR is not for me, but hey, a nice little price cut and it's permanent as well, Drew. You can never hate on that because that rarely happens in our industry.
No, for sure, without a doubt, right? It's not a bad move at all. We'll see if that's enough to pull anybody in. There are some cool games there, without a doubt. I'm worried for the future of the platform. Right? If Sony themselves aren't supporting it, dude, you ever heard of the PlayStation Vita? Just saying.